Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Blue Shadows 5 Deluxe Edition to Ram Challenge. Not entirely sure if you heard that burp. I might try to edit that out a little bit, but yeah, I just sort of like burped a little bit right before, oops, not new game, right before starting this episode over. Yin, test your knowledge of the unseen path. Defeat 85 rounds on the rink using only the first path of your abilities. Okay, I was gonna say like, do I not get any towers or something? But interesting, only the first path. Ninja Monkey, that's still decent for Ninja Monkeys. I mean, it's not obviously the best because I don't have Seeking Shuriken or Distraction, but I'd actually like to try using a Ninja Monkey with only left side abilities. Which, I mean, you know, Yin, Yang, Ninja Monkey. Makes sense, and I'm sure there's going to be another random challenge out there called Yang, which will be using only right path, or right path upgrades, right side path upgrades, or whatever you want to call it. And I do remember I did not have the best of luck or best of times using Ninja Monkeys on this track. I won't use only Ninja Monkeys, but I do definitely want to use at least one. And then I might use what's it called, Monkey Ace, because that's also a pretty good left side only tower. Glaive Ricochet is a nice left side tower. Even though it doesn't have the red hot rings to give it lead popping ability, which means I do need something with lead popping ability, which means I could use, no, not the wizard. Well, the wizard would work, I think. Or I could use, what could I use? I could use Ring of Fire, that would work. Wouldn't have camo lead. This is hard, so I will need some camo lead, which means that for camo lead I could use Spike Factory. That is a camo lead detecting left side only. Which would be pretty interesting, and I think I might have to get that soon, just because my Ninja Monkeys were not really doing super amazing. Obviously, it's popping everything, so that's nice, but it's not just totally dominating everything as I would like it to. But let's see, because that's going to be 920, and this is going to be 755, so I could do it, I suppose. I could save up for one or the other. I don't know what I'm saying. And because this is hard, so I'm going to be getting all the way up to around 85, that means it's going to be kind of a long episode. I mean, long relatively compared to the other random challenges, which are short relative to the normal videos that I normally post. So it's going to be a decently normal-sized episode, I guess, depending on how you look at it. But, let's see. I don't know. For live streams, do you guys... I'm probably only going to live stream like once a week. Just so you know. I mean, I might occasionally stream more than once, but mostly just going to be streaming once a week, sometime between Tuesday and Thursday. And I'll try to let you guys know a day or two in advance. But I'm really bad at knowing a day or two in advance, so it'd be kind of hard to tell you guys a day or two in advance. And even though I don't have the Seeking Shuriken, the double shot is still pretty helpful, specifically when the balloons start to get a little bit past the Ninja Monkey, and up here to the top when it sort of circles around like here. Right now, because the first shuriken is kind of popping straight down the line, the second shuriken that's kind of off to the side is sort of missing the others. But obviously that's not always a problem. But let's see. And of course Seeking Shuriken will obviously make this very nice, very helpful. But let's see, you can get Spike Factory, so it'll have the camo lead earlier on, so I don't have to worry about that. And then go for some others, like Destroyer. That's a nice... actually, no, never mind. I was going to say it has camo detection, but only if I had the specialty building for it. The Crow's Nest is a right side upgrade, so it wouldn't actually have any. And the Spike Factory, I might even need to get a second one because it doesn't have any of the even faster production upgrades. So its attack speed or production rate wouldn't be very high. Which means still decent, but it's not as nice as I'd like it to be. And I know there's going to be a challenge where I can only use the left side monkeys, and then one where it's only the right side, and then one where it's crisscross, and one where it's crisscross the other way, and I don't know, stuff like that. Which I think is pretty nice as a random challenge. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, see, again, these random challenges are kind of what I was expecting out of the viewer challenges. Which, I mean, the viewer challenges aren't that bad. And one person gave me the suggestion for, I think it was Hyena that said it, that I should just do like one challenge a month, which I understand that, because I don't, like I said, I always say that I'm not very good at doing viewer challenges as far as doing them consistently, and doing a lot of them basically. Doing that when I say that I'm going to do them, but that's why I think once a month might be better, a little bit easier for me to do. And then maybe I might just do them on viewer challenges. I mean, not on viewer challenges, on live streams. Which, as I was gonna say earlier, do you guys like only want me to live stream Ninja Kiwi games and like Bloons games, or once I get an Elgato, would you guys mind if I live streamed like RPG games, or other adventure games like Legend of Zelda or Tales of Symphonia or Infamous or something? Because I really want to do Let's Plays of those games. Like I want people to experience those games, not necessarily the way I experience it, because if you're going to experience it the way I experience it, you'd have to play it on your own, but like I'd like for people to experience those games and know when I reference, or like I would like to know that when I reference that game, you guys probably have an idea of what that game is, like know what I'm talking about. So in that case, I'm definitely going to be recording those live streams when I do the adventure RPG games, and then post those either here on this channel or on my second channel. Not entirely sure which one I'll do, but I'm probably going to end up being on this channel anyway, since this is more gaming related, and the other one is a vlog channel, even though I don't do many vlogs on it. But anyways, so yeah, what do you guys think about that? If I just did some RPG games, and maybe I might even do like a weekend live streams, like not the Tuesday through Thursday live stream, and then I might not really talk that much during those live streams, so then just watching someone play an RPG without really talking about it might be a little bit more boring than actually watching me while I am talking about it. So I get that side of it, but I'd still be interested in doing it if you guys would be interested in watching it. Not interested in watching it. But I'm going to get my second Spike Factory to get a little bit stronger tower defense, or a camo defense, and a little bit stronger safety net as well, since the Spike Factories aren't super amazing without their production rate increase modifier upgrade, whatever you would call them. But this Ninja Monkey, I'd also like to get it up to a Bloonjitsu Master so it can shoot out 5 at a time, so it's a little bit better splash damage, or not really splash damage, but a little bit better clump busting. And this one in particular is definitely going to be a little bit of a trouble for the Ninja Monkey, because it doesn't have super amazing, super amazing clump busting, but it's pretty decent. I mean, it's helping, obviously, and it's definitely where the double shot comes in handy when dealing with the clump busting, even if you don't have the Seeking Shuriken. And here we go. Here's a lead balloon that this Spike Factory will be most helpful with. But again, they're just so slow. But I feel like I'm not getting as much money as I usually do in this challenge. I'm not sure if I'm actually not getting as much money, or if I'm just so used to being on like easier difficulties that now being on hard, everything costs more, so it takes longer to actually save up for it and all that. But yeah, I don't know. And yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that RPG idea that I had. This is going to take a while, because those lead balloons. So this level is, this level, I always get those words confused. This video episode is definitely going to be a bit longer than a normal hard mode, because I'm relying more on the Spike Factories than the Ninja Monkey. So now I think I might save up for a Bloonjitsu Master, because really the only thing I'm weak against would be like really fast camo balloons. Well, no, really fast lead balloons, but there are no really fast lead balloons, but you know what I mean. But you know, I was thinking, one thing that I think would be cool is for a Bloon Star Defense 6, if they ever do make Bloon Star Defense 6, which I'd really like them to, because that's really cool. But what was I going to say? If the lead, camo, and regrow worked the same way that camo does now, and maybe even ceramic, where like initially in the first time that camo balloons were introduced in Bloon Star Defense 4, it was just one layer of camo, and then once you pop that camo layer, the rest of the balloons are normal, kind of like a lead layer, where one layer is lead, but then once you pop that lead layer, it just goes down to normal balloons, and then nothing pops down into a lead balloon, it's just a lead balloon minus spawn. That's how the Bloon Star Defense 4 camo balloons worked. The way I think would be interesting for a Bloon Star Defense 6 camo balloon and lead balloon and regrow balloon and ceramic balloon would work is like a ceramic or regrow balloon now, where the lead or ceramic layer persists through all of the other tiers, and then you don't necessarily start with just a lead balloon. It's like a lead red balloon, or a lead green balloon, or a lead pink bloon or whatever. And then the lead affects the bloons by making them move slower than normal. So a lead red bloon would be slower than a regular red bloon, but then a lead pink bloon would still be faster than like a red bloon or something. Slower than a regular pink bloon, but still faster than a normal lead bloon, if that makes sense. And then it could be like a camo lead regrow ceramic rainbow bloon, and then just be like ridiculously powerful, and then eventually be like a camo lead ceramic regrow ZOMG or something, but only on the harder difficulties, where like that's not how it would work all the time, but on like the hard difficulty, or if there's a very hard, I think it's just hard, yeah, easy, normal, hard, so like on normal it's the way it is now, I guess, and then on easy it's like only one layer of camo, only one layer of regrow, only one layer of ceramic, and then on hard it would be the full layer of ceramic and camo and all that stuff. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain because I haven't thought it too far out. No, yeah, I just realized I have a bunch of money. I can get a Bloon Jitsu Master, so now it has the 5 times fire rate, or whatever you want to call it. Not 5 times fire rate, but you know what I mean. Let's see, I'm actually going to get a bomb tower just to deal with these lead bloons a little bit easier, and set it to strongest, so that's a little bit more. I'll just set it to first now, but and then cluster bombs as soon as I'm able to, so it has a better area of effect to deal with those lead bloons a little bit better. Even though now I still need to worry about the camo lead, which is what the spike factory will deal with. But anyways, now I need some some Moab defense, because it's already around 38, and I think I'm going to go with a balloon chipper for that, because I think that should be good enough. Although I really would like a balloon impact for this cannon, because that'd be nice. Be nice and helpful for the Bloon Jitsu Master, because then it would clump together the balloons a little bit better, so that the 5 times 5 shuriken would be a little bit easier to hit things with. Which I don't know if I explained that correctly, if I phrased that right. But anyways, was I talking about something that I stopped talking about? Oh yeah. So then the easy, the difference between the easy, medium, and hard difficulties for Bloon Side Effect 6. And again, this is just my own ideas. I'm not like speaking on behalf of Ninja Kiwi or anything like that. I think it'd be cool if then like the easy, medium, and hard actually changed the rounds so that some rounds would have camo on medium, but they don't have camo on easy, or more rounds would have camo on hard when they don't on medium, or something like that. And then also on hard mode, or if they had like a very hard or nightmare or whatever you want to call it, the harder difficulty would also include like camo lead and regrow ceramic, and like combine the different alterations on top of each other in the harder difficulties, but then not have that on the easier difficulties. That way the rounds a little bit more, or the different difficulties make a little bit more of a difference, rather than just the balloons move a little bit faster and stuff costs a little bit more. You can then increase that by making the actual balloons a bit harder to defeat, which in my opinion seems like a really cool idea. But let's see, so now let's go with a balloon chipper. Not entirely sure how well it's going to work, like how well I'm going to be able to save up for a balloon chipper by the time that it actually, the blimp actually appears. Should do okay, probably, but again, I'm not 100% sure. And what I kind of like about this balloon chipper at the moment is because it kind of spreads out those the higher tiered balloons into the lower tiered balloons in a bit more clumped, a little bit easier than the Bloon Jitsu Master would do it. So then that helps with the Bloon Jitsu Master and the Bloon Impact to get rid of that area of effect damage. But then again, the Balloon Chipper is specifically going to be used to deal with the higher tiered balloons, like the Blip class balloons, the Moab class balloons, and then obviously anything else that's higher tier, like the ceramic or something. But it's kind of weird how, like, now that I can't use the right side upgrades, I'm seeing how the towers still work without them, or without the right side upgrades, which is kind of interesting to me. But anyways, let's also get a Monkey Apprentice right here. I won't be able to have camo detection on it because I don't get the monkey sense on the right side. But the lightning bolt will definitely be helpful for some clumped together balloons, and then the what's it called? The tornado will be helpful for popping, or not popping, but for knocking back the balloons towards the beginning of the track. And I should probably upgrade these to the spike ball factory so that I can get a little bit better popping off of it, popping power on it, I should say. But first I'm going to get the summon whirlwind. And I don't have to worry about it removing ice and glue because I'm not using any of the ice or glue towers. Probably not going to use any of the ice or glue towers because glue tower definitely doesn't help, or is definitely inhibited, I guess, or weakened by not having the right set upgrade because then it doesn't have the glue splatter, so it's only able to shoot one balloon at a time, which makes it a lot less effective. But then the ice tower as well, it's not totally ruined by not having the right set upgrades because the right set upgrades are helpful but not like super important to like the Arctic wind effect. So I might maybe use an ice tower eventually, but probably not anytime soon. But let's see, now I'm going to save up for the spike ball factory, and then probably get another one, another spike ball factory, just to add an extra safety net, because I know that the rounds are going to get quite a bit harder as these go on. So yeah, alright, so anyways, let's see. What am I going to talk about now? I'm almost at round 50, so I'm almost done with the easy side of it, even though it doesn't actually make a difference. But, I mean, it doesn't, like, change anything once I get past round 50. It doesn't, like, make anything any harder or easier. I mean, obviously the rounds get harder, but it doesn't change anything else. Anyways, let's see. So I've got enough money for this. I'm actually getting quite a bit of money. Quite a bit faster than I thought I would, for some reason. Kind of like how at the beginning it felt like I wasn't really getting that much money at all, but I guess that's just because it was the beginning rounds, so that makes sense. But having 3 spike ball factories would be pretty nice. Quite a nice safety net. Even though I don't have the faster production, so I think it's probably gonna equal like 1 or like 1.5 spike ball factories. So I don't know, I guess it's not a huge deal. It's not a huge safety net, it just feels like a huge safety net because I got multiple towers there. Which it actually is pretty nice as far as the attack rate goes, because now it's basically like the triple speed of a single spike factory, or spike ball factory, which I mean obviously makes sense because there's 3 of them rather than just 1, but I don't know. I don't think that actually makes as much sense as I thought it would. But let's get some Blade Ricochet, because that's definitely going to be helpful with all these regrow balloons flying around, being taken by the whirlwind. Let's get a couple more, and especially without having to buy the red hot rings, it saves a little bit on the money, but honestly they weren't that expensive to begin with, so it's not a huge deal. And any lead balloons can be taken care of with the what's it called, cluster bomb tower, or the balloon impact, whatever you call it. And then also any lead balloons that make it past can also be taken down by the lightning bolt from the wizard, or the spike factory. So lead balloons really aren't a problem right now. Really the only problem I would say is I don't have amazing blimp popping ability. Obviously the blue chipper is pretty good against a single blimp, but I think I'm going to need 1 or 2 more to deal with the later rounds of blimps. 7,450, that is pretty expensive, but I think it's really the only thing I need at the moment, so it's worth saving up for. I'm just going to buy it all at once, rather than a little bit at a time, just to make sure that it doesn't necessarily interfere with the balloon chipper, which I don't really think it would. It's just that kind of the reason why I would do it here, or like how I built the Ring of Fire all at once around the ice tower, or the glue gunners. If I'm building multiple, I like to buy them all at once, because specifically for the glue gunners, if a lower tiered glue gunner glues a balloon, then the higher tiered glue gunner can't throw their glue on top of it to make it pop faster or anything like that. So then if you're building glue gunners, multiple glue gunners, then it's definitely better to build them all at once, or at least the additional ones. The first one you can build once a little bit at a time, but the additional glue gunners, it'd be best to build them all at once so that you're not gluing something at a lower quality, so that the higher quality glue gunner can still pop things as well as they're able to. That kind of thing, if that makes sense. But let's see, is this the strongest? No, so the strongest. So they're both able to prioritize blimps. which will definitely be helpful for the BFB because it's just a single blimp chipper, as I'd like to call it. That's definitely not going to be super amazing as a BFB, but having two will be helpful because then the first one will take down the actual BFB layer, and then the other two can take down 2 Moabs at a time. And it doesn't take that long to take down the Moab class, so then the other 4 that come out of the BFB will be able to be taken down by the actual blimp chipper a little bit easier. And I think I will build 2 more, just to be sure that like those 4 that come out of the BFB are just totally destroyed. And here is the camo lead that will have to be taken down by the whatchamacallit, by the spike factory. Although that's interesting that some of them are actually getting popped by something else. Like some of them were popped by something other than the spike factory, which I'm not exactly sure how that works. But interesting. I'm not complaining. But I now want to know like why exactly it got popped. It could be a bug that like occasionally the lightning popped it or something like that, or something like that. Maybe it got too close to the spike factory, or maybe occasionally the Blue Jitsu Master pops the lead layer or something. I have no idea, but it's really interesting now. But oh well, that BFB was easily taken down, which was pretty nice. And what's interesting is that then the Disciple of Air can then knock back balloons into the range of the balloon chipper, so that they can take them down a little bit easier if that's ever necessary. And yeah, I'm going to build one more balloon chipper, or a blimp chipper, in order to take care of the BFBs a lot easier. And then the ZOMG definitely is going to need some blimp chipping, but let's see. I'm going to probably get some more Glaive Ricochet afterward. The Blue Jitsu Master was helpful, but at the moment it's not amazing. I mean, obviously it's doing all the camo popping, but all of these spike ball factories are definitely helping. And what's especially good about using multiple spike factories rather than just one with faster speed is that then that means that there's a higher limit, a higher ceiling on how many spike balls can actually be out on the field or on the map at once, which is pretty nice. Anyways, I'm probably going to save that for a little bit longer because it's not quite able to get it yet. And these can pop through lead balloons, I think. I think that's the second tier on the left side. So that's good. It would just need camo detection, which, oh, never mind. I was going to say I could use the Monkey Village for it, but I can't, because that's a right side upgrade. And same for the mortar. The mortars are right side for camo detection. Yawning. But, let's see. Yeah, definitely taking down all those blimps a lot easier with these blimp chippers. But I'm gonna get one more spike factory? Nah, I don't need another spike factory. Those are good. I think I'm just gonna go back to getting some Glaive Ricochet, which I can actually fit a third one right about here. Come on, right about there. There we go. And yeah, so I might get like 9 just to have super amazing Glaive Ricochet power and all that. Which I technically could upgrade into a Glaive Lord, so I don't have to worry about the Balloon Jitsu Master being necessarily. And also, what's nice about the balloon chippers, collecting all the balloons together right here, is that then the Balloon Jitsu Master can get some nice area of effect with its 5 shuriken going out, which is pretty nice. And yeah, this is 2210 for the price, so that's good. Just place this down about there. Make enough room for the other Glaive Ricochet that are going to be coming in. And what's really nice about having multiple Glaive Ricochet is that it's just shaving off so many layers at once, especially with the double Ranga. And I'm really interested to find out how exactly the Glaive Ricochet works when it gets stuck in the balloon chipper like that. Like if it's actually popping balloons as well as it looks like it is, or if it's just sort of like a visual effect that is kind of like a bug or something. If it's not actually popping things as well as it looks like it is. But I don't know. So let's see, I'm going to try to put this really close to the corner so that I'm able to actually to place a couple more in there, like another row of 3. But Balloon Impact, definitely happy with that choice. Very good area of effect, especially with all these balloon chippers keeping everything together. And then of course the Wizard, Disciple of Air, knocking back the balloons to keep them even further into the balloon chipper. So it's pretty nice. I like this. It's a very different strategy from what I usually do. Obviously, because I can only use left side upgrades, but obviously all these Glaive Ricochet is not very different from what I usually do. Glaive Ricochet is definitely my favorite of the towers, and I definitely use it a whole bunch more than I probably need to. But I kind of even feel like building another 1 or 2 Balloon Chippers, just for extra blimp popping ability because of the ZUMG, but I think I should be good against the ZUMG. I think even though 6 Glaive Ricochet is probably a bit of overkill paired with everything else that I have. And I didn't even realize round 63 was nothing to worry about. Round 70 is going to be a bunch of camo balloons, so that's going to be a little bit bothersome, I guess. Not a big deal, obviously, because there's going to be a bunch of rainbows, but the Spike Ball Factory should be fine to deal with these, especially with the Balloon Chipper helping out. Well, maybe not. I might actually need a bit of help. Yeah, oh wow, that was a lot. Am I going to survive this? No, I'm not going to survive this. Dang it! Wow, that's actually, I think, like the first time I lost on round 70. Just because they're not usually that bad to deal with. I'm going to get another Bloom Jitsu Master, obviously, and then trying to upgrade this one as much as I can, because that might actually not be enough to save me. Dang. And I was going to say I should get some flash bombs, but I can't get any flash bombs on this. Going to get some more road spikes to help out. Spending all of my money on road spikes. Dang, this is a lot harder than I thought because I don't have very good camo detection. Dang, I need 2 continues on this thing. That's crazy. That's a lot of camo balloons. What can I do to counter that? A Dartling gun. That would be a much better idea. I'm gonna place that over here. Can't really place. Okay, there we go. Gonna sell these in order to upgrade my Dartling gun because it's only gonna be left side upgrade. So yeah, dang, that was a lot more powerful than I thought it was gonna be. These rainbows are tough. And dang, is this even going to be enough? I don't think this is going to be enough. I'm going to need another Dartling gun. That's crazy. I've never had this much trouble with these before. Wow. And come on, I'm going to get the other one as soon as I can. Another laser cannon, but this is enough now. This should be good, maybe. Oh, or maybe not, because they're really pushing through. That is crazy. I really underestimated these rainbows. But, dang, losing some more lives again. But thankfully that was enough. Able to get through the worst of it, but man, I'm really in shock by that. That was really surprising. What did you guys think? Was that surprising to you, or did you kind of expect that to happen? Because I really didn't think that was going to be a big deal, but wow. I really did not have very good camo defense, especially against all those rainbows. That rainbow stream, but man, like I said, I'm still kind of in shock about that. Having to use 2 continues on those and still losing some lives. That's crazy. But yeah, I guess that's the power of left side upgrades. Excuse me. Because yeah, I don't really have that much camo defense that I could use. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Dartling gun would probably be the best bet, but it's only on. Oh, that's right, because they don't have powerful darts, so they don't have that good pierce. Laser cannon obviously helps with that, but man, I don't know why I think that's so crazy. But if I had better camo detection, like something that could give my other towers camo detection, because there's not a lot of towers that I've been using that have camo detection. Instead of those Glaive Ricochet, I should have been using more Blue Jitsu Masters, or more Dartling guns, obviously. But man, still can't get over that. That's crazy. Okay, so let's see. This is round 74. Shouldn't have that many problems, that many more problems going forward. So let's upgrade this a little bit more, increase my safety net, because obviously I needed a better safety net, and better camo detection, I guess. But let's see, so that's about 10 more rounds after this one. Whew, man, round 70, not going to underestimate that one again. Going to have to remember that. We're going to need more than just a Blue Jitsu Master. I mean, maybe if I had the distraction ability and what's it called? Seeking Shurikens, it might have been a little bit better. And if my spike factories had been faster production, had been able to get even faster production, then that definitely wouldn't have been as much of a problem. But I still think that's really crazy. And if these had powerful darts, then it would have been a little bit more helpful. So that's nice. But I can actually just lower this a little bit more so that they're able to actually pop those. Wow. Alright. Let's see, what am I building now? Just dealing with these blimps, these BFBs. But around 75, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I do wish I had camo detection though on my Glaive Ricochet, just to be safe. That would have been so much easier. If I had camo detection on my Glaive Ricochet, then that definitely would not have been a problem at all. If I'd gotten a Glaive Lord, that would have been so much easier. But now I want to go back and do it again, but I'm obviously not able to go back and do it again, but that would have been cool. I mean, obviously I could just play through hard again and just do it again, but you know me, not going to go back and do it again. And definitely after coming that far, I wasn't going to just try again and like re-record the episode or whatever. Definitely just going to use 2 continues on that, even though it was crazy. And sure, some people may consider continues being a bit of cheating, but I mean, I'm still paying for it. I'm not like entering some code or anything. So I'm using monkey money that I earned by beating other levels, so I don't consider it cheating. Consider it kind of cheap, but not cheating. So let's see. Again, not really sure what else I'm lacking. I mean, I'm lacking some camo defense. We've already established that, but I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of camo things coming up later. I think round 70 was the worst of it, but could be wrong. Could eat my words later. So I'm going to get another laser cannon. Just get that triple threat, triple angle, and all that. And I'm just focusing right here on this little corner, because that's where a lot of the balloons are going to be intersecting. But then obviously when it's a big wave like that, apparently round 78 is another wave, a wave round, whatever we call it, like a ceramic clump stream type of round, but kind of like 63 or 55. I guess it's kind of like the hard mode version of it. Not really hard mode, but hard difficulty, I guess. Which I guess is kind of like hard mode. I don't know. But let's see. Not sure what I'm doing. This should be round or episode 24, I think. So I'm just going to be recording one more episode for the week. And again, in case you forgot, this is going to be recorded like a week earlier. This is on the 2nd, September 2nd, Tuesday. I was going to say Tuesday 2nd, but that doesn't make any sense. But Tuesday the 2nd, I guess. But anyways, let's try to pop all these balloons before I have to deal with them with the spike ball factories. Wow. I guess because of the lack of powerful darts is why they're getting so far through. But is that wizard monkey actually popping some camo balloons? Like, is it occasionally granting itself camo detection for some reason? I don't know. But yeah, maybe because other towers are able to pop the camo balloon, the wizard is momentarily given camo detection to pop the balloons, or like the balloons are somewhat momentarily losing their camo detection or something like that. I have no idea. And I just realized I'm hungry. And I don't know why I mentioned that. But, oh yeah, duh. I've got the Super Monkey Storms. I always forget about those. That would have been so helpful against the rainbows. But, no well. Let's see, how much does this cost? 9,000. See, I can get another one if I wanted it. But, I wouldn't really know where to put it. I mean, I guess I could put it down here, but then it looks a little odd. It's not, like, right in the square. Oh well. Let's see, that only give me, like, 18,000 if I wanted to save up for the Ray of Doom. That would be like 12,000. I'd have to sell a lot if I wanted to get a Ray of Doom. So I'm definitely not going to get one. Or maybe I'll get it at the very end, but not yet. I could get some banana farms to help me gather more money, but again, nope, not yet. Ray of Doom will have to wait. Well, I was going to say I could sell some balloon chippers, but those are kind of the main point, the main defense against all these blimps. Obviously the Ray of Doom would be helpful against the blimps, but not necessarily the most amazing thing. And let's see, how much money have I put into these? 5,000, that'd be like 20,000 each. 12,000, 18,000, that's like 50,000. Yeah, I could do that. I guess I'll start selling them now. Come on. There we go. Sell that, and yeah, I still need 10,000 more, so I can just sell 2 of these. and then have a Ray of Doom, which would be pretty nice to just completely destroy everything down that line, which, like I said, is pretty nice if I do say so myself. And then, of course, it also helps with the Moab defense, because it's just awesome at penetrating through these Moabs. Obviously, the spike blockade, my spike ball blockade, is a little bit lacking now. It's only down to 2 rather than the 4 that it was. But I mean, still pretty powerful with this Ray of Doom. Pretty stinking cool. I'm actually gonna move it. Oh, okay, it's a bunch of camo blooms. But yeah, this definitely would have been helpful against those rainbows, considering that was just a bunch of rainbow regrows that I was able to totally take down. And I'm gonna try to rebuild my spike blockade, which I know spike blockade is the tower in Dungeon Hunters, but my spike ball blockade basically. Let's see, just build that one there, and then just destroy everything, disintegrate. Kind of reminds me of Vel'Koz from League of Legends, like I mentioned in the previous episode, or the episode before that. Don't remember which one. Episode before that, I suppose. Yeah, this would be the 4th episode. Talked about it in the 2nd, I think. But anyways, the wizard and the balloon impact are definitely less useful, less necessary at the moment, because of this Ray of Doom. They can just destroy everything that pops out of these Moab fast balloons, which all the Moab fast balloons get destroyed by the blimp chippers, which I like to call them now. It's a nice name for them, very fitting. But let's see. I'm gonna actually sell the Disciple of Air because I'd like to get another blimp chipper, just to be safe. And gonna sell this one as well. So let's see, you're gonna get 6 blimp chippers. Which is pretty nice. Can't afford another one, but I'm pretty close to it. I probably could have built another spike ball factory and getting eaten by multiple blimps, and then just all of those getting eaten, and just amazing. Very nice. I really enjoyed that. Alright, so let's just pop everything there. Okay. So yeah, even though I did need to use 2 continues to get rid of that round 70, very nice ending. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.